Now, we begin.
Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Sergio. Back with some more Illaoi gameplay, and today I'm looking at the Illaoi versus Akali game I just played, and it is an absolute banger. I'm going to show y'all how I take Illaoi in the top lane and dominate the game by my ability to absorb pressure in the top lane. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you like the content. And yeah, Akali, an unusual top laner, honestly. More of a mid lane, but still gets picked occasionally. This one is running Ignite. And the first thing to note about this game is we see Evelyn on the minimap right now. We know she started bot. She's in a path top, okay? And what I want to do, so I'm already prepared for like level 3-ish. I should expect an Evelyn gank, which isn't too uncommon for junglers, especially like Evelyn or Elise, to try to camp an Illaoi. The question is, how will I prepare for it, and how will I respond to it? So right now I'm trying to just get a little bit of poke on Akali. I'm trying to push for level 3. We have to dodge her Q range a lot, so you see me going in and out a lot, trying to bait her Qs. And now I'm going to level E. Nice, beautiful. Yep, every E I land is a massive amount of pressure I'm going to create. And because Akali's so squishy, I can kill it on one tentacle, which is really, really important. You know, if that were a tank, like an Ornn or something, or Darius, there's no way I could kill it on one tentacle. Beautiful, just back-to-back E's. Just knowing what she wants to look for there. She wanted to look for a Q, and knowing that that'll pause her movement lets me land the E. And all this E poke is really nice because it's not hitting the minion, so the minion wave is still pushing back to me. Now, I am prepared really, really highly right now for the Evelyn, so I'm very much thinking about what I'm going to be doing come the game, because I'm sure it's going to happen. You see I'm playing between the two tentacles right now. I'm always positioned nearby. We're going to start reading the Akali to see what she does. If she goes really aggressive, we know it's an Evelyn gank time. Beautiful QE. Auto W. Ignite means Evelyn's able to run. I don't know if I could have, like, not flashed there and then tanked it. I don't know. I'm still not sure. In the moment, I just played it safe because of so far ahead in the lane. Freezing the lane here means that Akali has to use her teleport. Evelyn comes back, which is interesting. Beautiful E under the 3 tentacle setup. Nice. I mean, I think I've landed every E so far, right? And a lot of that is just like, junglers typically won't dodge your E as much as your lane opponent will. And Evelyn was running straight at me, so it seems pretty obvious to like just throw it right at her. It doesn't seem like she's gonna dodge. And even if she does dodge, I could probably still run under turret and get away. I saw the Q poke. I don't want to get too crazy here. If I can land an E, cool, I could probably snowball a little bit, but if I miss, I probably will just I go for an E. If she keeps moving down, I would have hit her on the other side of that minion, but no biggie. We'll just reset so we make sure we don't throw our lead, and we can use our teleport, come back to lane, hit level 6. It's gonna be really, really powerful. One thing you're going to note about this game is that soaking so much of Evelyn's time early on has led to our team's ability to generate a 2-to-1 kill lead. It gave our team so much information, and our jungler can play off of that. And our jungler capitalized on the fact that Evelyn sat top for so long. And I got Evelyn killed. So not only did Evelyn spend all her time top, she lost out on clear time, she lost out on, you know, she has to resurrect, run back to jungle. All that time, Siobhan is being optimized in their pathing, and it's creating a big disparity across the board, not just in top lane. Beautiful E. Auto W, get out of turret range, Q, walk back in, auto, and then W one more time. The clean rotation. I mean, I feel amazingly strong right now. I could ult here and hope for like the RNG slams, but I'd rather just wait and see if we get ganked. Going for my E, getting some heal throughput. Nice. We have a lot of tentacles back there. Yep. all those E's we landed early on versus Akali, all those tentacles are now empowered. And as soon as Evelyn gets back there, they're just going to start slamming her. And again, it's more time soaked. Oh, by the way, if you didn't notice, the reason I didn't say to kill Akali is because I saw, before mid even pinged, I saw Aurelia leaving mid. It's important to understand, when you get a kill, you don't relax. You have to think, all right, who's next? You know? Okay, jungle's dead. Top lane's 200 HP. They're not a threat. What about mid lane? Oh, mid lane's just leaving mid right now to come top. Akali's staying when she has 100 HP. That's clearly a bait. And if I have ult, I mean, sure, with all those tentacles, I could probably outplay it. But it's not worth. Like, it's really not worth. I should just reset. If I want to play to like some sort of 1v3 extended play, I should try to do it with my R up. But there's no reason to give Akali or Aurelia the chance of getting a major shutdown on me. And a lot of tempo advantage. Try to make sure we get this play in. Not a great E. I'd rather hold the E and maybe try to threaten with the my body positioning and hold the E. As long as I have E up, I can kind of walk near minions and make the Akali miss minions. If I throw E like that immediately, Akali doesn't have to be threatened anymore. And she gets a lot more minions than I should let her get. I don't like what Shyvana's doing here. Shyvana's going for an invade on blue buff to fight Evelyn. But I don't want to fight over there. I want to fight right here. So I don't really like it. It makes me feel like weird because Aurelia and Akali could collapse at blue buff you're watching right now. I just didn't like it at all, but it turns out okay. Shyvana's so far ahead of Evelyn. Kill. Akali's gonna roam over, but our Vex has priority over the mid laner. Thank the Lord, because if Shyvana had died to Akali, it would have been really bad. I rotate late, but I mean, there wasn't really too much to do. Getting plates now. Keep playing minions. Yeah, so I want to emphasize the fact that you might look at this game and go, wow, dirty mobs. I never have teammates like that. Geez, my teammates never go, 6-1 what my team has gone right now because I've gone 2-0. It really, really is. I cannot stress the importance of the fact that I soaked Evelyn's presence multiple times for multiple minutes in the top lane. What that gave our team was a 4v3 advantage on the map. The fact that I could handle that 1v2 on my own and come out on top. It's a mental killer for the enemy team. It's a mental boost for our team as far as the feeling, that's called morale. Yeah, morale. And it's just so, as far as the ability to optimize resources, so beneficial for our team. So our team basically had an easy job because I soaked Evelyn top for so long. I'm just gonna keep pushing, try to get turret plate. Trying to land ease. I'm holding the C because I just want to kind of wait for the plate. I go for the blindy. She goes really far up. I don't even know how many E's she hits on me. I'm really good at this game. I was really good at dodging them. Beautiful. No tentacle? Tentacle? Okay. I wanted it on the turret, but it didn't place. I'm fine with that though. We get the plate without having to take any turret shots. There's not really too much to do left and top for right now, so I might as well just help Shyvana real quick while the wave comes back to me. Get back top, push. 15 seconds on the teleport. It's unlikely I'll use it anywhere, but we, maybe dragon fight or something happens. Gonna reset. Watching mid, please. Nice. I decided to go Goredrinker this game. They do have 3 melees, and I'm liking Goredrinker again more and more. I really like this, like, Juggernaut build that a lot of Juggernauts are going, which is Gorge your Serix Sage Death Stance. It feels really good on Illaoi as well. So I've kind of started leaning back to that angle. Nice free turret. We got tier 1 mid already, so it's not first turret, but alright. And there's really not much to do elsewhere, so I might as well start setting up tentacles and start trying to push on this tier 2 and maybe get like a 1v2, 1v3 scenario going. I do have Flash, I do have Gore Drinker. I'd like to have Serix Sage, but it's okay. It's okay to not to have it, it's just a little bit riskier. Ideally, their mid, jungle, and top would come over here, and Lulu and Tristana, their bot lane, would avoid me. That'd be ideal for me, because the range champions are obnoxious to play off of. It's just like a constant minigame of like trying to deny minions, trying to land E's. I knew she went really high up there. I didn't throw the E, but I was tracking how she was dodging all game. She kept doing that every time she went into her shroud. And just keep the tentacles up. I like to play off the bush here on the left, so I'm gonna start putting tentacles around that so I can play off of it. Using the minion to block the E. Lulu mid really is dead. Evelyn and Trisk could come up. Kind of awkward though. Again, I'm gonna play off this bush right here. If there is a big fight that it breaks out. Beautiful 3 tentacle setup. Aurelia teleporting bot, Evelyn's bot as well. I was trying to recall because I was afraid of doing like a 1v4 or 1v5 play, but because we see everyone bottom, I know I'm fine. He does start doing a better job of like dodging E's here in the mid game. And to be fair, I didn't hit. Well, I hit actually early. I did hit a lot of E's on her, but a lot of my lead has been generated by the Evelyn misplay, not necessarily the Akali. Okay, so clearly we're fighting. Okay. Nice flash on the Aurelia Sun. The E whiff. I'm trying to kite for my cooldowns. Oh, that Q hits. Vex with the ult to snipe Evelyn. Still 1 for 3. I'll absolutely take it. A couple of things could have gone better there on the Aurelia, and it would have been a much cleaner 1v3. I missed the E. She dashed through me, and I thought she'd go back the other way, but she didn't. She stayed behind me. So I missed the E, and then I missed the Q as well. I think if either one of those land, I probably don't die. Especially the E. You see why I want to play in that spot, though, because if you're running up and down the wall, the melee champs will typically, you're kiting, they're kiting along the wall as well. And the tentacle slams line up really well. You can use your Qs and Ws and just kind of kite from tentacle to tentacle. And then use the bush for the vision aspect as well if they don't have a ward in it. I'm still in Grandmaster on this account. Again, I work full time now, so I don't have as much time as I used to. I still think I can get back to Challenger before the season ends. That's kind of going to be my goal. So I'm playing off-stream a lot. A lot of these games, you'll notice I play significantly better when I'm not trying to do like the entertainer side of recording videos and commentary and all that. So I feel like I'm playing pretty well right now. I just need to keep at it, keep cleaning up the gameplay a little bit. And that's really the difference between Grandmaster and Challenger gameplay. I did already hit Challenger once this season. Then I focused on work basically. But work should be slowing down in October for me, and then I will be hopefully back to Challenger in no time. And I want to start doing some different I have the Climbing with the Orc series going on. I do want to add, I want to get to the point where I'm doing 2 to 3 of those series at a time. So I think I'm going to start the next one up soon. I think it's going to be Vex mid. I think I'm going to not only just do top gameplay, I'm going to do probably some mid gameplay as well. And branch out, maybe support. I do have a good bit of experience on support. The idea being, it's very much like a Game Grumps style like series where we're trying to figure out, like, in 100 games, how well can I do? And we can track that over time, right? Every time I do a Yord playthrough, we'll have the last playthrough to go off of. Just a good way to get a lot of content out, hopefully with really good commentary, and try to teach y'all how to climb through whatever elo you're in.
The waves will drag you down unless you fight to shore.
All right. Trying to figure out what to do at this point. I'm gonna rush Rift Herald. There's not really too much to farm. It feels like this is a game we should end pretty soon. Gonna go for the Drake. When it's up, that'll be our third Drake. Maybe I can use this to snowball into an inhibitor. I'm probably one of the few top lane players who really doesn't go for Rift too often. I mean, there really has to be nothing else on the map for me to get it. I just find I usually have better things to do with, like, my time to accumulate gold for myself than doing Rift. Because you see how long this takes. It does take a while. Front top. My thought process here is that maybe I can pop it top while they all go to Drake. Although no one's moving to Drake, so no one wants the Cloud Drake. I'm gonna try to time this with mid. You see where mid doesn't really have a... They're gonna lose their wave here in a second. I'm gonna try to time the Rift with the next wave so that it's not just, like, out of sync, out of tempo. Even though the lanes are crashing, you see me looking over at mid going, let me see if I can time this well. Holding Rift. Mid lane gets almost back to turret, and I'm gonna pop Rift myself. No flash. I do have 2 items though. Static Sage, Gore Drinker, the core item. Good. Here I'm going to throw E not at the target that's immediately in our vicinity, but at a target who's maybe unaware of what I'm doing with Donna there. Bot lane's about to crash. My team, I think, gets too fight heavy here. I want to focus on getting the inhibitor turrets and get the inhibitors. There's really not too much to do with the base. Okay, my team kind of mimics me. You know, follows my lead, so to speak. Nice. No one around the ult, unfortunately. One. Again, just looking at Chisana for the Z's. Oh, baby. Come on, come on. So close. Triple in it at 20 minutes, not too shabby. Beautiful E. We had a very, very high E hit rate this game, and that's one of the reasons this game was so easy. Keep farming on the way to Drake. Ah, I misclicked. Crap. Ah, crap, misclicked. No, I'm just kidding. They have that. Nice. Really, really solid Illaoi game into the Akali Evelyn top jungle. I'll honor Vex. We'll look at damage and range real quick. 434 LP, not bad. Second top damage, Vex did a crap ton of damage as well. Conqueror did alright, but yeah. Anyways, like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.